Hi, this is Major Diamond Supplies. This is our table saw with various clamps and add-ons, and we've been asked to make a short video just to show you how everything works. Easy one. This is the remote. Emergency stop. Don't forget, twist it when it comes back off. Right, our clamping system is designed to clamp down at least 4 sizes. So this, the smaller set, which fit into this hole here like that, and I'll show you in a moment. They are for 100mm samples. If you need to go smaller, let us know and we can fit even smaller pieces, but these are for up to 100mm samples. These, which fit in there like that, they are for 150mm cores or 100mm cubes. And these, they fit like this, and I'll show you. That fits in there like that, and then that fits back like that, and they are for either 200mm cores or for 150mm cubes. Now, if I want to set the sample length, I would normally slice off a piece of the core here, so I've got a nice straight edge, and then I would push it up to my adjustable sample stop. Now this allows you to adjust that, then lock it off with this up to here, and that will like that, and that will always stay the same then, and you will then slice through there, and that will give you your length, so you can set it all the way up here. So for example, if you want a 1-to-1 ratio with a core, you can set it to do 100mm, or if you or 150mm if the core is bigger. We're now setting up to take 100mm diameter samples, and all we've got to do there is pop these on here. There we go. But don't worry too much about where you get to with that. So all you're trying to do, look, is trying to get that. Like so. You can either have, if you want to just slice an end, you can use one, or indeed if they're short, you can come back and use that one. Let's just try the two for a minute. So these can go like that. You've got an adjustable clamp that comes over here, look. Now at the moment, as you can see, that's a bit loose. So what we can do is we can either pull that down like this end here to hold it. So we can take this down, this one. Like that. And then try it. Boom, that holds it. Or we can also adjust here so that spins like that. So you can adjust that in and out as well. So that goes further up or down, or you can move these up or down. Okay, so we just showed you the 100mm sample. We're now going to move to the 150 sample. You'll notice we moved the studs out to the back here. Now this is good for either 150 samples like this, or we haven't got a cube with us today, but a 100mm cube or a 100mm beam like that. Okay, and that will fit in there. And once again, you can change your depth here with your adjuster to match up with whatever size you want to do. And it's exactly the same process as we did before, but we're onto here, look. So we can go to there, as you can see. Of course, because I've twisted it round on the last one. There we go. So here. Now you notice now, it doesn't want it, it's a bit too tight. So I can move it up here like this. And you notice that's a nice little. Now that is solid now, and of course I can do the same on this side, exactly the same way. Carrying on, so with the 150, we'll move that on one side now. And I'll just show you with the beam. Now obviously either the beam or, and you'll notice again, look, we need to adjust a little bit. So if we keep it down here, for example, a quick way of doing it is to just see how that looks. Bring it down like that, so we can adjust everything right down. So in this case, to make that fit, we'd have to go all the way down. Now you only have to do this once, so it's a bit fiddly when you first do it. And of course, here, we're fine. You might need to do a bit more adjustment there just to crisp it a bit more. So if it's not quite tight, like that, then we'll do a bit more here to hold it by turning that into like that. So we can turn it in. To turn it, you need to loosen that off. And then what you can do is when you've got it to where you want it, you can put the locking nut there in place. There you go, and that holds it nicely. Okay, so we're on the very largest clamp now, so we can either put a 200mm sample in here, or in this case we've got a 150. This is part of a beam that we cut, but it could be a 150 cube as well. Now on these machines, because of the 450 blade, you'd have to cut bigger 200mm sample, it's like core samples, and 150 cubes in 2 passes. So once again, it's all about adjusting either here and here. You've got the 2 adjustments. You'll notice we've moved out now with this extended piece here. So that moves out like that, look. We've got a little bolt in there like that. Bolts that into place. And then we've got one here ready for you. So you'd have, normally you'd have them both, and you would, boom, and that would hold it in place. We've put these Allen studs in here as a deliberate stop. So if you watch, as you go through, it stops and the blade will be here. So you can't go cutting through here like that. Last thing to talk about is that when you adjust the blade height, adjust it so it sits above here like this. These are specially made so that you've got the same V here and here, so you get a really nice sample cut. So your blade will come through this piece here like that.